Hey guys, welcome on to yet again to another highlights showdown sweep. I'm Mr. Lucky Luke, and today's one we got ourselves a GLIMMORA sweep. Now this Pokemon is really like one of those Pokemon that is really like to just set up a lot, and we have to obviously that plenty of time, and I just want to. I kind of like I feel like this Pokemon is more popular just because it's a setup Pokemon. But what happens if it's a sweeping set? You never know that. So yeah. So I'm obviously going to be trying a GLIMMORA sweep, and yeah, we got a couple. We actually have two battles. Obviously, we have to show you, and this Pokemon is quite an interesting one, being a rock and poison type. And yeah, this thing is really like one of those competitive stalling, not competitive stalling, but more competitive setup user, and that's pretty much all I can say from there. So yeah, but yeah, this thing has a really weird move pull, and it has a really weird signature move for it, because most people never know about this one, so yeah. But anyway, so let's explain this GLIMMORA. So this thing has a huge special attack with 130, the special set, which is a really good one. Has a very average defense with 90, and the remaining stats goes like very like more like I don't think it's really good anymore. So this thing has 81 for special defense, 86 for speed, 83 for HP. I'm not sure if I said this physical defense. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna say it anyways again. A 90 physical defense and a very bad 55 for physical attack. So yeah. Also, if you have watched the last sweep when I did the Houndstone sweep, I'm gonna also give you a little explanation. I did an explanation why I'm feeling like this. That's because you could just watch that sweep in case obviously that if you want to know. But I'm obviously not sure if anyone wants to watch it or not anymore. So or like just watch some of my other sweeps at this point. So I'm just gonna say anyways. I felt very tired because my family has been doing a little bit of a party mode going on and last night. So I haven't got so much sleep. So that's why I'm gonna be. I feel like I'm gonna be able to talk like this for a bit. And yeah, sorry. But yeah, this Pokemon is really weird. It gets a cool signature move that is called Mortal Spin. At free, free. It's free users from Hazards, Bind, Leech Seed, and Poison opponents. I'm not sure OP or opponents. I don't know. But yeah, it's a cool signature move. I really wish I could learn its signature move for this sweep there. But obviously this thing is not has many good move pull with using a special set. So obviously I'm gonna have to fortunately run a fully special set, and unfortunately we can't run its signature move Mortal Spin in this one. So yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say from it. Also, it gets a cool new ability called Toxic Debris, which when this Pokemon is hit by a physical attack, the toxic spikes are set around the attackers. So that means I can set up a little bit of a toxic spice on the field if they are attacking me by a physical contacting move. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can say from there. So I'm obviously going to be running that one in case you're wondering. And yeah, I actually had two battles in this one, and I obviously had a little bit of a different move pull with the first one and the second one. So one of the battles had me using one of the moves that I really wanted to try it out. And the second one, I used a different set, and didn't really matter help me or not. So, yeah, that didn't work out. So, either way, it doesn't matter. So yeah, but yeah, this is gonna be a two battle thing. We got versus this one, and I had a little bit of thinking about how am I gonna run this as a sweeping set. So, with this bad speed, like a decently bad speed move, I have to figure out to actually make this more a sweeping set. So, I thought I figure out some thoughts about how to run this one, and I came up with this set. So we got versus against 2017 W. Not sure if that's a full flex, but either way, that doesn't really much matter. So yeah. So we got versus him. He got setting up with Dondozo. I'm leaving up with my testing Torkoal. I'm just giving him a little explanation about the names. Since obviously I can't chat in Showdown chat anymore because obviously we all know that registry is very boring, and they should probably remove that eventually for future updates. So please, it's really annoying. I don't want to have to go through this naming everything every time I do a battle. So yeah, so I went for a Stealth and a Will-O-Wisp, and they're gonna go for a Earthquake, Aqua Tail, and the Ice Fang set. And I pretty much go for a Smoke Scream. That's pretty much it for that set. I mean, really that's all I have to do. I mean, like, all I have to do is just set up a couple hazards, and that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoy the GLIMMORA sweep here, and I'll give you a full explanation how to run this very interesting and very kind of alright Pokemon. So yeah. So alright, there we go. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it, and yeah, the first battle is going to be a direct sweep, and hope you guys enjoy the battle. Peace. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that one first battle. That was really some good salt there at the end of that. Yeah, that person really had nothing else to hit me, and they had to salty rage quit because of it. And yeah, I've been trying this set for a couple attempts, and yeah, I can't believe I actually got that fresh rage quit. And yeah, so yeah, the first battle where we had the GLIMMORA had a little bit of a different setup than before. In this set, I actually had Solar Beam, and I'm pretty sure I had Dazzling Gleam and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what my own few moves anyways. And yeah, I actually had also Ancient Power, because, you know, if you don't know, Ancient Power has only a 10% boost chance, I'm pretty sure. So that's a very lucky and very salty moment there for them. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for the first battle. I clearly got the sweep there, and I'm not sure if they had any like counters for me for using like some of the other two. Like, we're obviously gonna go down the Skeledire is gonna go down from one Ancient Power, and then the Arboliva, I'm not sure if that's going to be resistant enough, or that's going to have like a sash or anything like that, but yeah, that's going to probably go down from one Ancient Power, and yeah, we got ourselves a salty rage quit with it. I can't say it. So yeah, so the next battle we're versing against is Pikachu EV 2022. I'm guessing that must be some sort of reference to something. I don't know what it is, but it sounds like a fun video game. Not really, actually, but yeah. So yeah, this time we actually had a little bit of a different set, and we actually had a Glimmite lead, and the last one we had the Torkoal on that battle, but this time we're gonna have a little bit of a different setup, and yeah, that's exactly what happened. So we had pretty much the same setup before with Stealth Rock, but this time we have a Memento in this one, so that one is gonna be mana because of the sweep, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna get Leaf Storm on the Unga Boongus. That's kind of funny. The funny part of the sweep here, it has great names, and yeah, I'm kind of surprised that the opponent had some interesting move pull with it. So yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the battle, and yeah, it's time for the GLIMMORA sweep, and enjoy. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the first battle there. That was kind of crazy that I actually lived that that amazing blizzard at the with the scream tail or something like that, screaming tail, or that you know, we all know that's a Jigglypuff clearly, but yeah, so yeah, I was very lucky that I actually able to live that hit with first of all with the being the play rough, and then obviously the blizzard afterwards. So yeah, that was kind of interesting. So yeah, but yeah, that's one was a very lucky sweep there, the both of them. And the first battle, obviously we got a fresh salty rage quit with obviously using the Angel Power method, and obviously GLIMMORA's like stat with this move pool, it's kind of the only way to really make this as good as possible. So yeah, I ended up running as this one. And oh wait, actually we didn't run Earth Power in the first one. We actually run that has the gleam. Sorry, mixing up. But yeah, so the first set, obviously we had a similar similar strategy, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, we only have one different move on the first one compared to the other one, and that is the first battle. I had Solar Beam, and I wanted to try the Drought. A drought strategy with using the weakness policy / injured power set, and the second one I wanted to try the toxic debris strategy using the Glimmite, and obviously using the the strategy and stuff. And strange enough for this one, I actually run corrosion this one and not the other one, because I kind of wanted to try just a little bit of a different strategy. I actually felt like not gonna lie, why did I even run the Venom Shock? That's the only reason actually. Oh wait, never mind. That's fine. That's fine. So yeah, I pretty much set up a little bit of a hazards in the first couple moves, and there you go. Got yourself a couple sweeps. So yeah, but yeah, this thing really is a kind of a very interesting Pokemon. It got a lot of special attack, but it's not really a speedy and a very much of a bulky one too much. But if you want to try this out, go ahead and try it. But the GLIMMORA, honestly, I would say right here is not really a sweeper. It's more of a supporter. So I was kind of really lucky getting the first two battles with the fresh sweeps. And obviously, strange enough, in the second battle, I didn't know this until now, but I didn't even activate my weakness policy. I only added my Angel Power boost on the sweep, and got through all the way. Didn't even have to activate my weakness policy. I could have even run like a Citrus Berry and stuff like that, but since I obviously need the special attack boost and stuff, I obviously need the weakness policy in order to do it. So yeah, a huge counter with this set is being ground type. So if you want to be avoiding ground type, you definitely the best option is to use a grass type or something like that. And because it's very grass type, or sorry, grass type, ground type is most often really more of a. I mean, like I can see a lot of potential people using ground types more either scaring them off or just trying to try and get through the win. So yeah, so like for example, we got the Great Tusk, who is I mean, it's not exactly the bulkiest one. I mean, it has a lot of health and stuff, but special defense is not the machine you want to be careful of. But the Iron Trance, however, it's a little bit of difference. But since you have Earth Power, you should be able to one-shot that thing with just like an Angel Power boost plus with Weakness Policy, and yep, that could be that. A couple other Pokemon that can potentially win. I mean, we have also Cloudsire with Unaware. That can be annoying with this set, because with Unaware, it doesn't really matter if you get the +2 on the special attack or stuff, and all that like setup moves and stuff. Like when this comes to Unaware, it's quite a very annoying and very like kind of broken on its ability, because let's say like this, if you set up if you have like +3 on the special attack, it does like let's say 60 damage guaranteedly for the first for the other Cloudsire that is swapped it in, and that one had like Water Absorb, let's say that. And then the next one, this Cloudsire, the next one actually had Unaware. That means that one did all the way to 60 about, and it did all the way to 20. So basically, all your stat boost does not matter. It won't go there. It won't matter if the stat you have the more special attack and more special like all the setup and moves and your status like plus everything. Unaware will pretty much counter that, and you won't get as doing as much damage as you thought it would. So yeah, that could be an annoying counter for this one. I mean, we also have Tinglu, could be annoying as long as it doesn't have Earthquake and stuff. I mean, it doesn't have the most amazing special defense, but it's a huge HP, so that's gonna be a huge counter, and stuff like that. So the best option to avoid ground type Pokemon is either turn yourself into a flying type, or have something something like Power Herb, so you can use it versus against them, and like maybe use Power Herb Solar Beam. Maybe that could be another counter for that one, you know, in case that happens. And you know, if you just want to try to just go through all the way to sweep them, it unfortunately doesn't learn any status move like using let's say Nasty Plot or Work Up or anything like that. The only move it gets is Ancient Power, and like I said, it only has 10% chance to get a chance to raise all stats by one stage, not accuracy or evasion. Those can be kind of broken, but yeah, this thing is really quite tanky, and not tanky, but more of has lots of special attack and quite a huge weakness against the ground. But yeah, that's pretty much for the GLIMMORA set, and as I said, this thing is not really a sweeping Pokemon, it's more of a supported Pokemon, but I was lucky enough to go for the sweep here. I'm not sure if I have more plans to do more sweeps by this point, but I think we might do at least one more on the next time we do this highlights and stuff. I think we have at least one more. I believe I have some sort of strategy I might go through, and that should be most of the sweeps that I really need to do before, you know, going back to Lumia Legacy sweeps and stuff, which is one of those sweeps that or those kind of careers, or one of those things that I really do. So yeah, but yeah, anyways, guys and girls, hope you guys enjoyed the highlight of the GLIMMORA sweep, and as always, stay lucky out there, and take care.